Hello everyone, I am so happy that you are here and welcome to lesson number 141 of A Course in Miracles, which also happens to be day 1 of our 4th review together, covering the last 30 lessons. So just as our 3rd review, this review will last 10 days and we will be reviewing 2 ideas per day, in which I will be expanding on them and interpreting them as one. I will start by reading the review's introduction, and after I have read the first 2 ideas for today's review, I will be summarizing and unifying the ideas in hope that they will bring more insight for the purpose of the reviews. Having said that, let's get started on our 4th review together. Review number 4, Introduction. Now we review again, this time aware we are preparing for the second part of learning how the truth can be applied. Today we will begin to concentrate on readiness for what will follow next. Such is our aim for this review and for the lessons following. Thus, we review the recent lessons and their central thoughts in such a way as will facilitate the readiness that we would now achieve. There is a central theme that unifies each step in the review we undertake, which can be simply stated in these words: my mind holds only what I think with God. That is a fact and represents the truth of what you are and what your Father is. It is this thought by which the Father gave creation to the Son, establishing the Son as co-creator with himself. It is this thought that fully guarantees salvation to the Son. For in his mind, no thoughts can dwell but those his Father shares. Lack of forgiveness blocks this thought from his awareness. Yet it is forever true. Let us begin our preparation with some understanding of the many forms in which the lack of true forgiveness may be carefully concealed. Because they are illusions, they are not perceived to be but what they are: defenses that protect your unforgiving thoughts from being seen and recognized. Their purpose is to show you something else and hold correction off through self-deceptions made to take its place. And yet, your mind holds only what you think with God. Your self-deceptions cannot take the place of truth. No more than can a child who throws a stick in the ocean change the coming and the going of the tides, the warming of the water by the sun, the silver of the moon on it by night. So do we start each practice period in this review with readying our minds to understand the lessons that we read and see the meaning that they offer us. Begin each day with time devoted to the preparation of your mind to learn what each idea you will review that day can offer you in freedom and in peace. Open your mind and clear it of all thoughts that would deceive, and let this thought alone engage it fully and remove the rest. My mind holds only what I think with God. 5 minutes with this thought will be enough to set the day along the lines which God appointed, and to place His mind in charge of all the thoughts you will receive that day. They will not come from you alone, for they will all be shared with Him. And so, each one will bring the message of His love to you, returning messages of yours to Him. So will communion with the Lord of hosts be yours, as He Himself has willed it be. And as His own completion joins with Him, so will He join with you, who are complete as you unite with Him and He with you. After your preparation, merely read each of the 2 ideas assigned to you to be reviewed that day. Then close your eyes and say them slowly to yourself. There is no hurry now, for you are using time for its intended purpose. Let each word shine with the meaning God has given it, as it was given to you through His voice. Let each idea which you review that day give you the gift that He has laid in it for you to have of Him. And we will use no format for our practicing but this. Each hour of the day, bring to your mind the thought with which the day began, and spend a quiet moment with it. Then repeat the 2 ideas you practiced for the day unhurriedly, with time enough to see the gifts that they contained for you, and let them be received where they were meant to be. We add no other thoughts, but let these be the messages they are. We need no more than this to give us happiness and rest and endless quiet, perfect certainty, and all our Father wills that we receive as the inheritance we have of Him. Each day of practicing, as we review, we close as we began, repeating first the thought that made the day a special time of blessing and of happiness for us, and through our faithfulness restored the world from darkness to the light, from grief to joy, from pain to peace, from sin to holiness. God offers thanks to you who practice thus the keeping of His word. And as you give your mind to the ideas for the day again before you sleep, His gratitude surrounds you in the peace wherein He wills you be forever, and are learning now to claim again as your inheritance. Okay, that's the end of the introduction for our review today. And I wanted to expand a moment and focus on what this review is talking about. And it is talking about readiness. And I think it's worth re-mentioning this because readiness implies an expectation, doesn't it? And expectations can be achieved by motivation and commitment. And so, this review would like to encourage you to be ready to receive God's gift. Or you can say, to be ready to notice God's eternal gift now. But what gift is this review alluding to? Peace. But not the kind of peace in which the ego dreams about. A utopian world somewhere else, far away and separate from the world, where everyone is nice to each other and good looking and you don't ever age. No, this is completely different than the ego thinks. This gift is the remembrance and ultimately the realization of our eternal identity as peace itself, as the Holy Spirit. The remembrance and consequent realization that we are all one eternal mind, including everything in the infinite universe. And this one eternal mind is appearing as everything. And the eternal mind is formless, empty, invisible, and spaciously clear, immaculately pristine forever. And that's what you are. The aliveness and intelligence that animates and sustains the body. Without this life source, the body simply dies. Yet aliveness keeps living endlessly. And it is because of what we truly are that the gift of salvation is not only possible, but already completed, because it never began. And so for the duration of this review, you are asked to read the two ideas and prepare your mind in silence, in meditation. And that's what's meant by open your mind and clear it of all thoughts that would deceive, and let this thought alone engage it fully and remove the rest. My mind holds only what I think with God. Yes, prepare the mind to be still, to be silent, and receive the gift of peace, of joy, of love, of nothingness now. And here we go to lesson number 141. My mind holds only what I think with God. Number 121. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. Number 122. Forgiveness offers everything I want. And to summarize, these two ideas are reminding us that to forgive is to forgive illusions, all thoughts of time, by not engaging with them. Because to engage with thoughts of what happened, what will happen, this should be like this and not like that, we miss the peace of the eternal now, the happiness that can't be found in the world, because this happiness is eternal, and nothing can disturb eternal peace unless you let it. And once you let it, you will deny the Christ in whoever you're losing your peace over, right? That happens. And so Focus on silence. Pay attention to your breath and try to relax. Let go of whatever's keeping your mind occupied and focus on nothingness. I hope you enjoy practicing lesson number 141. Please let me know if you have any questions, and see you tomorrow for lesson number 142. Have a wonderful day.